Even if it's wrong and we know it's wrong deep within, everything that's being said goes, because he has a way to manipulate, he has tactics to manipulate you into thinking it's right. Even with that situation with Velvet, us all standing around watching her get beat the fuck up by him, he made it to something that was right in his mind. So everyone was like, okay, this is what she deserves. I didn't feel that way because I know that that's not right. That's not righteous. Especially if we believe this is the Messiah. Why would somebody righteous do that to the woman he loves the most, you know? So like that's questions I'm sure people ask themselves, but you're being manipulated to believe it's something different. He like has a way to manipulate it to make you feel like it's right even when you feel like it's wrong.
And what do you feel about his? What do you feel about? Because I know that this concerns a lot of people too. Like from the outside looking in, when he goes on those, I call them purge days. When he go on those purge days, and the only thing he can talk about is like death and dying, and energies being transformed and all of this. Like, what is your perspective on that?
Death and dying?
Yeah,
Like,
like okay, so there has been conversations I've been a part of, and I
mm-hmm.
know that I've heard him speaking to people like, like the video that has resurfaced a few times when he said like, when I die, y'all all gotta die with me, and da 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 da. Like,
Mm.
I know I have heard him say things to that extent, and I've heard people, agree to, like, yeah, like, we gonna go together, so to speak. And
Yeah, that's because
like,
they're under a spell. You have to like you don't realize, I mean, I guess some people do from the outside looking in, but when you're in that setting, when you're in that space, you don't realize you're under a spell. You don't realize that there's energies being manipulated through him. So like most of the time when people's agreeing to stuff, it's not truly them agreeing. It's the
right,
spell they're under that's controlling their thoughts and like how they feel about the situation. Because I'm pretty sure like truly those beings don't feel that way. Like I know for sure they don't. They don't always agree with everything.
right,
But it's a type of situation that if you don't agree with it, then you gotta go. So
right. So so I know some people commonly use the jokes like, "Oh, drink the Kool-Aid, drink the Kool-Aid," and like I said, this is just your perspective. I'm not putting no, because I want to make this clear to everybody. I'm not putting this on nobody, and I'm not saying it to be true or facts. I'm just I'm just asking her from her perspective. If there was ever a situation of drinking the Kool-Aid, do you feel like he has that much control over their minds that that's something that people might be willing to take a part in?
see, I think I messaged you the conclusion I came to the other day, like what came to me and what like is really happening behind the scenes. It really didn't make sense to me until like a few days ago actually. Um you have to realize like it's mainly the women that is under this spell. He does anal with these women.
Right,
You have to do anal with him to become your higher self. And that's him putting his sperm in you anally is going straight to your bloodstream. When it goes straight to your bloodstream, you're literally becoming him. You're taking in his DNA. You're becoming him.
right.
When you become him and you go to these other men, like it's like a whole like I really can't even explain it, but like I don't know. It's crazy. So
Yeah,
like at this point, everyone there in a sense is him, if that makes sense.
yeah, yeah. It does. It
If
makes
you
sense.
don't have your own mind, if you're not in your power, like me and other people that have went there and have left, like you are prone to becoming just like him, becoming his energy, becoming influenced by him. And it's something
Yes.
that's not easy to break free from, especially when you're under the perception like this is my higher self. Like I have to go with this, you know, I have to become this. I have to do this anally because how else am I going to become my higher self? This is how he tells them they have to do it. Even the men have said like, yeah, I'll do it. Like not that they have, but like they're going to do anything to become this man, and it's kind of sick.